And then I'm going to go ahead and share.
Just share the agenda or the.
Yes. There. Are you able to see the agenda on the screen?
I can see the agenda.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so it is 6:01, and I'm going to call the Planning and Zoning Commission the meeting of November 10th, 6 o'clock. Can I call that meeting to order? And Brandy, can you note roll call?
Noted.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Um, well, let's go ahead with the Pledge of Allegiance. I'm wondering, Shannon, can
Alright.
you lead us? As soon
Sure.
as Brandy pulls up there's the picture.
Yep. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Shannon. So I do want to note it. Sorry to go off script a little bit, but I do want to note as far as this meeting, this is our more or less regularly scheduled alternative meeting for people that weren't aware. We typically hold the second Monday of the month for, again, our alternative meeting if ever need to be come up. And we discussed to have this meeting a number of months ago. Brandon, you can correct me, but I want to say it's probably at least 6 months ago that we scheduled to this meeting because of the holiday conflict. We didn't want to have our meeting in the midst of the week of Thanksgiving because we probably would not have reached quorum. Um, and our meeting is via Zoom because we didn't have a room available. And believe me, we searched very diligently to find a room available that could do a Zoom meeting at the Village Hall, and we could not. The good, well, and I just want to mention to anybody that's not aware is that our next meeting will also be the alternative meeting. And that was, I guess I should look real quick. It's the second Monday of December, which is December 8th.
Correct.
And Brandy has worked some magic. And if need be, we can meet in person on that meeting.
Correct.
I think that is the unscripted part I wanted to mention. So back to the agenda. And item number 3 is approval of the minutes. Is there any discussion or motion on the minutes?
Motion to approve.
Motion by Doug. Is there a second?
I'll second.
I think I heard that as Shannon. Any discussion? Hearing none. I do want to state I thank you for writing down that Luke and Claudio was the people that were talking on the item 5.1 because I apologize. I forgot to ask them to state their name and address during that item. So I was corrected after the meeting, and I'm glad to see that their names are listed here. So
Good.
with that, I have no further comment and no need to change anything. So unless somebody else has something to say, I'd ask all those in favor of the motion, please signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion passes 7-0 unanimously. So item number 4 is appearances before the commission. I know there's a number of people online, but we ask that you submitted applicant, or yeah, I guess I'll call it an application ahead of time. And Brandy, can you tell me how many you received?
I've only received one application, one request, I should say, to speak.
Do you note if that individual is online or?
I do believe that I saw that individual. Let me just double check here really quick. I do. Yes, it does look like they are online. So would you like me to go ahead and
Oh, yeah, perfect.
there's the public
It's
hearing
Diana
form
Carls. So
and
my
then
understanding that Brandy will give you the option to unmute, so you're gonna have to actually click unmute. And because of security reasons, we've had some difficulties giving video access. So I apologize, but you'll only have audio access. We won't be able to see you in person, or I guess online. But
all right, it does
Diana,
look
if you're there, if you could, is she unmuted? I'm sorry, I can't see.
she is, yes, she is unmuted, Jim.
Thank you. If
Hi.
you could state your name and address if you wish,
Yep.
and we can start the 3 minutes.
Sure. Thank you. I'm Diana Carls at 7815 Benson Road, Dane. And I thought I'd start here, considering your planning and zoning, more so that you can deliver a message or put this in your thoughts when moving forward. And this is about the QTS project. I'm pretty troubled by the process involving the QTS project. It appears that pre-arrangements may have already existed between the developers, Alliant Energy Center, and others before full public review. That has created a lot of biases and undermines some public trust. Even more concerning are the reports that indicate that contracts have asked government officials to support an annexation and endorse all communications that QTS provides to the public. I believe that crosses a line, and I would like you to be aware of that as well. Public officials represent their constituents, not a corporation's public relations agenda. Any clause that requires them to echo a company's messaging compromises transparency and local control. Therefore, I very respectably ask that you pause the QTS project until there can be a roundtable discussion, including
Uh-oh.
both the town of Vienna and this large. It is only right that the people who they all serve have a real seat at the table. So I would hope that just going forward, you could keep this in mind, send this message, and really do due diligence to everybody involved. So thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Diana. I do want to mention that there was probably a 2-second pause in there. I think I did get the gist of your message, but I request if you do have it written out that you might want to submit it to Brandy so she can get the full thing in the transcript or record.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you, Diana. And Diana, you can get my email address right on the village's website if you did want to submit that statement as well.
Okay. And thank you very much. Brandy, like you stated before, there was no other submittals. So
Correct.
we are going to move forward to item number 5, which is 5.1, discussion and action on a proposed amendment to the previously approved site plan for DeForest Yards Ice Arena site located on Lot 3 of CSM 13623. And
I'll get us.
I'll let you get caught up probably, Brandy.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So as you noted, Jim, Mark's not in attendance tonight, but I do think Luke Stoffer from the developer team and Claudia are both on the call to answer any questions. Mark did provide a memo that I think did a good job of laying out the dynamics with this. Obviously, the revised site plan has more details on that as well. Some conditions in Mark's memo were noted. I think the development team will go back and forth to make sure that their plans address those conditions, but if there's any questions, I can certainly answer some. Otherwise, the team from Cascade is also available.
Thank you, Alex. I guess I'd ask if there's any commissioners has questions or comments. Please raise your hand and I'll keep scrolling back and forth. Mike, you're the first hand I saw. So.
Thank you. Not sure who to address this to, Luke or Claudia, perhaps. It was difficult for me to go through the drawings and really identify a couple things. So I wonder if I could ask for some clarifications. One would be roof drainage, as to how that roof is drained and where does the water go. Another question is there lighting under that canopy? And if so, what is it? Is it a cutoff type lighting or just what? And thirdly, it would have been, I think, beneficial, at least to me, to see a section that included the berm. I didn't see one in there, and it would have been helpful just to get an idea as to what that will look like from Highway 51.
Probably Luke, if you, I'm
Yep,
guessing.
yeah, I can answer the first two. And so just going back to kind of the original, when we came in there, when we did the, this outdoor site plan, we had enough for everybody to feel comfortable. But in discussions, it was always going to be kind of a future more detailed when we were on the timing of it. So this I think is the more detailed piece of it. So we've added quite a bit landscaping and all the details of the fire pits and different things like that. And the roof was always kind of a phase 2 type piece, but we're just moving it along a little bit quicker. The drainage piece, the roof has the same gutter system as the indoor rink, and it ties directly into the storm sewer. So from a site utility stormwater position, it's exactly the same, roof or no roof. It would have, whether we had the downspouts or not, because the whole system everything was pitched into the storm. So there is no change. And we confirmed this with Verbecker too, kind of. Well, Mark did. I knew the answer, but he confirmed with the actual engineers. So all of the roof water is same position as it was with or without a roof. But we did go around and we're tying in the roof drains directly hard piped. So it's actually a better situation because all of that roof water will hit the downspouts and then go directly down. So it doesn't, where previously without the roof, it would hit surface and then eventually work its way there. And then on the lighting side of things, we will have similar lighting to the indoor, which are like LEDs that are flat that shoot down. The change here, roof or no roof, we would have had to have almost kind of like a baseball stadium set up without a roof where we'd had poles. So again, a little bit probably upgraded version on the lighting side. The berm, I can't comment because we didn't do that. Mark didn't ask for it. But as it relates to 51, what you're going to see is kind of the backside, the pitch of the roof. If you see the video, the lower end is 51, and then the indoor rink, it pitches up towards the indoor rink. So it probably actually shields some light from the indoor, that activity. I don't know if that answers your questions or not, Mike. Sorry. Yeah. It's easy for me to envision because I drive it every day. I'm actually here right now.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a good section there. Just to give you guys a better feel. So the left area that has that smaller structure, that is the stage. That's raised 4 feet above the rink level. So you can see the pitch there and everything. The berm you can see that arrow floating around. That berm probably sits around the stage is, I'm kind of quizzing myself here, is like 17 feet on the low side, 18 feet on the low side. The berm is probably 12, 13 feet above at stage level. So you won't really see, the berm covers a good chunk of that. Now, of course, as you go up, you'll see the roof line. But what we did is we actually created a nice little structure around the stage where the backdrop of the stage is the berm. And we did some real nice landscaping, limestone in there. So from the user group's position, we've got like a 200-foot, 4-foot wall of limestone across the whole thing. And then at the stage level, we have another, I think 3 or 4 high block limestone behind the stage section. It's really cool looking design from there. And then from the 51 level, I don't think you really see a whole lot because the berm and the trees are above it. When it's all done too, we'll probably plant a few more trees just to give it a little bit more protection for noise and stuff too.
Perfect, Luke. Thank you so much for that answer. So just to confirm on the lighting, and the reason I'm asking that question is really for the lighting spill around the edges. You're looking at kind of a cutoff type fixture. Is that what I heard?
Yeah. So it'll be, it kind of like, it's a rectangle fixture and then kind of has like the sides on it.
Yeah.
I guess the best way I can explain it, and we can get some, some more technical data, but if you go in the indoor rink and you were to shut all the perimeter lights off on the outside, all you see is the ice rink lit up. This would have that effect.
Okay.
So all the light is shining down onto the rink surface.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mike, and it sounds like you're done. But Lisa, then you're the next hand up.
I think I've got a few questions as well for Mr. Stoffaker. With regards to the relocation of the performance stage, I wonder if we could take a look at that map again, and then proximity to homeowners or residential, because with that relocation to the south end of the outdoor rink, I'm trying to, in my head, kind of envision where that would be and what sort of impact that might have on local residents who live in that area. So I'm wondering if we could kind of take a look at the map a little bit and get a better feel for that piece.
Yeah, we are
Where does the-
significantly away from any homes. We actually moved it, it's farther away from homes. I don't think it was going to be an issue regardless, but we moved it back into the berm. Yeah, this is a better map. Right where that kind of the lighter sand there, right there is the location. And what we're missing here is there is a 59 unit building going up. I wish a better way is this whole site, by the time the stage is functioning, is fully encompassed with our buildings. So there's protection kind of on all levels from the neighborhood. Yeah, that arrow is where the main rink is. And then I forget the lots, Brandy, but
I know,
the 59 unit.
lot 3 and
yeah, so you have but right there where your arrow is, that 59 unit is going up right now.
yep.
We're I think paying for the building permit tomorrow. We had an early start on it. So that building, that structure will be up before the stage is functioning too. And then the lot below that has its building. That's the amenity building that's completed. And then Youngblood has started theirs. I think they're set for like an April opening. So give you an idea on the protection from the neighborhood.
Okay. My other question was with regards to, I couldn't read the fine print on some of the schematics here. It does indicate metal roof on the ice arena, and then I'm assuming it's a metal roof on the band pavilion as well. I'm just a little curious on any type of acoustical treatments to dampen some of the harshness of the sound travel.
The whole bottom underside has insulation, which we obviously don't need from a thermal standpoint because it's open air. But we insulation and then so that's and then another layer of, I forget what it's called, the tactile stuff, but so that goes on the underside of the metal building, should make an impact.
Okay, thank you. Those were my questions.
You, Lisa. Is there anybody else with questions or concerns I want to discuss? I do not see any hands, but if you have anything, please raise your voice. And I think it's Brandy. Pull up, there's also opportunity for somebody to make a recommendation. So if there's anybody willing to make that recommendation, the staff recommendation is on screen right now.
I could make that recommendation. So I guess I would motion to recommend P&Z support a motion approving amendments to the previously approved site plan for the DeForest Yards Ice Arena site, subject to the listed conditions in this report.
Thank you. Motion by Mike. Is there a second?
I'll second.
I think I heard that was Jean. Is the second?
Yep, that's who I have too.
So thank you. So is there any further discussions or comments? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes 7-0. And thank you very much, Luke.
Yeah, thanks, guys. We're pretty excited that we're doing this a little quicker than originally planned. It'll be it's all turning out pretty nice out there, and having the roof piece will be really nice for rain, snow, sun, all those events. So it was a cost thing, but we decided to just go ahead and do it. So the end result, I think it's going to be definitely a value add. So appreciate you guys' support. Obviously, they'll be back in touch on other stuff, so I'm sure you'll have plenty of more questions for me on other matters. So thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you, Luke.
So item 6, I don't believe there is any.
Nope.
And item 7 is chair's report. And I'm a little bit behind because I did not prepare for that. So I'm going to go a little bit off of memory. And one thing was I have out here is October 30th. Yep, that is since the last meeting. We had a special village board meeting and we appointed a person, Brad Coors, as a third trustee. So if you get an opportunity to introduce yourself to him, please do. And looking at my agendas, I've got too many of them. October 28th, nope, that's ours. So I guess I'm going to leave it at that. And if there's anything else, I will update you guys at the next one. So staff report, anything, Brandy?
I don't have anything. I'm not sure if Alex has anything or not.
Nope.
Nope. So nothing for staff report. Thank you.
And I asked, I guess under staff report, the next meeting, are we going to make the call if it's in person or Zoom, just based on agenda items, I'm assuming?
Yeah, based on agenda items, I think we'll make that decision, but I do have everything set up where it could be a hybrid for the next meeting. But I will definitely communicate and we'll get that information out as soon as we have any agenda items finalized.
Perfect. So site plan approvals, was there any?
Nope. No
CSM
CSM.
approvals?
Nope.
Development process and enforcement suggestions, anybody?
Randy, I
Hearing
think you
none.
switched screens here, Sharon.
Did
Yep.
I?
Yep, but I had agenda. I'm lucky though.
Oh, what screen am I sharing?
You're sharing now. You just brought up. Now we see the clock. But our next meeting date is again the regular alternative date of December 8th.
Mm-hmm.
And there you actually say in person, but I guess we'll wait to find out for certain.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that we were at least clear that that one I was able to obtain a meeting room for, so.
Okay. So item number 8, is there anybody willing to make a motion?
It sounds like everybody wants to stay in our meeting.
Yeah, it's a little bit too fast. 'Cause I think I heard Colleen. Yep.
Colleen,
Motion to
Thank you.
adjourn.
I'll
I think
second.
I'm going to second. Oh, Shannon got it.
Shannon.
Beat you to it.
All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? We are adjourned at 6:27. Thank you guys and
Thank
have
you.
a good night. Or
Thank you.
go back, right?
Yep. Thanks, Jim.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
All right,
Bye.
good night.
Bye.